big break this weekend. That guy is one of the funniest people in the community.
After we finished all of our blocks for the day, me, Arbiter, Parappa, and a couple other people were just like in the front row by the stage. We were having a blast. It was fantastic.
And you know what? I'm going to have a blast with this set.
Yes.
Because I haven't seen Ness in a while.
I have, but...
Well, I did see Send earlier, but besides that...
I'm literally rooming with Send, so I've seen a lot of Ness this weekend. But alongside that, we've got our only Japanese representative in the bracket, Gackt, going to be taking on another representative of Tri-State, and that is going to be DDog.
Yeah, it's interesting that just in terms of regions that we have here, right? EU showed up strong. There's virtually no LATAM, but there are two people from that APAC region, with Gackt being one from Japan, and J-Dizzle is also here from Australia.
J-Dizzle was not here.
Oh, J-Dizzle was not here.
He was not here.
Okay, I saw a J-Dizzle playing.
That was... That was a Street Fighter player who shares the same name.
That's very funny.
The Australian J-Dizzle was signed up for the bracket, but ended up going back home to Australia because of the delay. When Glitch got delayed from being originally in January, J-Dizzle was no longer able to compete, sadly. But big shout out to J-Dizzle, great dude, love that man.
Well, and that means that Gackt is the sole representative for the Asian Pacific region, and he is quite deep in the bracket. DDog may be a big challenge because he has been coming up huge this weekend, did really, really well at the grind at the pre-local, and is still in winner's side of top 32.
Yes, second place at the grind, only losing to Ling Ling, being able to beat people like Gackt, like Jake, so many more. And we actually just saw Jake earlier on the mainstream, so definitely another one of the Steves that can carry his own weight. Gackt, though, has gotten a rude awakening, a rude introductory course to the Steve matchup. He's played so many of them this weekend.
Yeah, well, and again, like you said, DDog played Gackt, and this is a bit of the result that we saw. I believe it was 3-1 for DDog in losers finals, and now they get to play again. Gackt trying to keep it running even, and will catch the Elytra with the forward air. Very nice. So this will be even in stock counts, but DDog does get to go at it now with the diamond tools.
Mining off in the corner, Gackt giving him a little bit of space, so DDog going to make the most of it to be able to build up some resources. Gets the roll behind grab 2 into the fair. This is going to be so much damage. 60% for getting grabbed, Mona.
That is what Steve does, especially with those diamond tools, and he had to follow Gackt's DI to get all those hits as well, but now you notice that he doesn't have spare diamonds, and importantly, he does not have any gold. That is big because DDog is a very minecart heavy Steve, particularly in disadvantage, and now Gackt may have an opportunity to put on the pressure a little bit more.
Getting a little bit of space between them, Gackt trying to cover it, using those hitboxes, and that's just how Ness has to play in most matchups, is just be a moving hurt box. Do not let somebody get in close to you, and Gackt definitely epitomizes that, tries to catch the return to ledge with the up smash there. Nair comes through.
And there's once again DDog coming back on stage with the minecart. Again, no gold to speak of. Finally does pull one out of the ground, so Gackt has to be careful trying to punish him in the corner. And just as soon as I say that, there's no more iron for DDog on the stock right now, so he needs to pull some out of the Pokemon Stadium to depths.
This is something that you don't actually see too often, and that is a player as good as DDog actually being starved of resources. Most of the time, they're very, very good at being able to disengage neutral, set up a wall, and start farming. But here, we see DDog consistently running out of his items, and that is because Gackt's pressure has been immense.
Yeah, he's really been doing a good job of staying close to DDog. Like you said, being a moving hurt box and making great use of the PK fire. There's up tilt in, or up air into down tilt, which can normally be a lot more than that. DDog trying to fight to even up this game, but here's once again Gackt having a lot of success coming off of the platforms with these PK fires.
Finds the back air there as well, sending DDog to the corner once again, but it's only so many minecarts to the face that you can survive through before you go to the blast zone, especially at about 170%. That is going to be DDog taking that second stock, bringing Gackt to his final one. He's only one combo away from even. As much as I hate to say it, like one up air chain.
And it's 59%, which as a Steve with diamond tools, that is certainly well into kill percents. I mean, a back air near the ledge just might be able to do it, but to that measure, if Gackt gets a back throw somehow near the ledge, then he can also close this out easily, and there's a back air. Very dangerous for DDog right now. One more big hit, and that is a dangerous recovery.
Very, very scary spot to be put in. Going to try and cover that distance coming in again. I can't believe that DDog's still alive. And I can't believe that, okay. Beautiful conversion from Gackt. Beautiful conversion out of the PK Fire, finding the fair as well to take game number 1. And I just got to give a round of applause to Gackt for being adaptable. He came into this bracket, or actually came into this country, and showed up at the Glitch pre-local and lost to 2 Steves. And he's actually beating one of the Steves that he lost to at the pre-local. He lost to both Jake and DDog, but has very clearly started to figure out what needs to be done in this matchup, has very clearly grinded out what he has to do, how he has to play, and as a result, this is what you're seeing.
And that is what a top player does. You get bodied and you say, okay, I need to figure out what to do about this differently, and they will sit down all weekend to figure out how to fight the Steves, and Gackt has done just that. Up 1-0 on DDog, who goes to small battlefield. This is Steve's paradise, because now, for one thing, Gackt can no longer pressure DDog safely with the PK Fires in the corner. It can only work in center stage, and that is already a big boon for DDog.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the shrunken version of PS2, and like you said, as a result, that space is gone. Gackt now going to throw out that PK Flash, trying to catch DDog, coming back to stage with the minecart.
Like I said, DDog very minecart heavy. Now with the gold, he is much scarier to contest in that corner. Like I said, those powered rails, which do require 1 piece of iron, 1 piece of gold, and redstone, which you will usually have as a Steve player. Ooh. But DDog doesn't need it to close out that stock. In the corner, it's the lava that does it.
Yeah, finds a great landing onto his own block. That elevation then allowed him to get that down smash into a perfect spot. Take the stock, looking for that up air string, but Gackt is able to escape before too much damage is done. He's now resetting towards center stage, but DDog comes in swinging with the mining tools and the mine cart as well.
And Diamond in the back as well for potentially the next stock is most likely when I would think DDog will pull it out, because you're nearing that kill percent. But now that that pickaxe is gone, you have to debate, well, do I just want extra credit, or do I want to take this as far as possible? Back throw will let him, yeah, he's just literally ripping resources out of the earth with his bare hands.
Oh, but he is going to be able to get the up smash. That's not resource dependent in the slightest. So Gackt does follow it up with Bear. Now that is going to be DDog coming back off the Angel platform and immediately not crafting diamond tools. Great pressure from Gackt to force him away from the crafting table. I love that.
Yeah, we saw that in the game 1, using specifically that PK Fire to just put out that constant hitbox on the crafting table. But DDog will eventually build those diamond tools. Did take 50% before he was able to. And now Gackt, fighting to center stage, will have the Steve off. And again, with no powered rails, does not have to fear mortally.
Oh, just barely snaps to ledge past that down smash. I think that was actually up smash. They're both yo-yo moves. He snaps past the yo-yo.
Either way, there was a yo-yo off stage, and either way, it probably would have killed DDog. But
that's
now it's the back hit of the up smash. Yes, that is going to be a big move for Gackt. And now, being up just a little bit against DDog, who does not have access to diamond tools.
Ooh, misses the F smash, but does a retreat before Gackt. Go ahead.
Did you see that angle on that PK Fire? Sorry, that was so weird.
He popped out. I think he DI'd it weird too, and that's why he popped out at that angle, but I don't know for sure.
Something I've never seen before, certainly. But either way, Gackt having trouble pressuring DDog on the platforms now. He's getting a lot of access to mining and now access to the diamond tools once he gets a moment. And there's your moment.
Finds the moment and then seizes it as quick as you like. But Gackt still not letting off the pressure in the slightest. Has DDog stuck in the corner again. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world, but he does get that down tilt grab to regain stage control and very, very nearly hits DDog with the PK Rocket.
Yeah, good awareness there by DDog, though. Noticing that's what Gackt is going for. And look at that, 3 up tilts, 31%. And oh my goodness, the forward air did send Gackt down, but he was too early to die.
Gets that PK Fire into the fair yet again, looking for it once more.
Singed, he is back. I forgot about the magnet hands on the Elytra. And there is the back air. Gackt going up 2-0 as he wallops DDog on that last stock.
Steve has magnet hands, Ness has magnet feet.
That's true.
Kicks him in the face. Yeah. Psi Magnet.
Which, interestingly, we haven't seen a lot of use of the Psi Magnet because it's tough to pressure Steve with that.
Right. So one of the biggest things about Psi Magnet is that it is both a movement mix-up tool alongside being an absorb. he doesn't need to use it here because he's not playing in close. He uses it every once in a while for that turnaround like you saw there into the bear, but he's not going to be using it to like mix up in close range because he's not playing the close range. He's using that PK Fire as an approach tool, using that PK Thunder as an approach tool, not using his own body as an approach tool, and he's going to suffer for that one.
Yeah, well, DDog is able to at least DI down, get the shield out before the PK Rocket comes out, but again, Gackt just kind of coming out and clubbing DDog right at the beginning of the game before he can build up those resources.
Up B after up B. Oh,
yes.
I forgot about that. I forgot that that Ness's bat is a reflector. That is hilarious as DDog finds the yo-yo to KO. First stock down.
Big for Gackt to get an early lead because honestly, when Steve doesn't have a lead, right, he doesn't get to control the pace of the game as much. And now all of a sudden, using that Psy Magnet just to get a little bit of sauce, and he is looking, I thought, set up, but again, those Magnet hands are so crazy.
Magnet hands coming in super clutch for DDog a few times already. Gackt, though, reverses out of that situation with a fair, finds another one, pushing him to the limit, to the ledge. Bear comes through, and this is slowly becoming more and more undoable for DDog as time pushes on. And Gackt just ran his face into that anvil.
He did. He wanted to get close to DDog no matter the cost, and he said, you know what, if I have to stub my toe in the process, fine, whatever.
Stub his forehead, more like.
Thunk, 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 thunk. It's a big head, and Gackt has been using a big head to make great adaptations to DDog. Things that we did not see from him on Friday night, we're now seeing Sunday afternoon. DDog finally getting that first stock and will have diamond tools available, but look at the amount of extra credit Gackt has.
Tries to pop him up into the blocks, but that is going to be...
What an air dodge by Gackt. Oh, he's doing autocross.
Threading the needle.
Oh my goodness, and now Gackt back air, sending DDog off the stage. He bonks, and that will be the end of that stock. One more chance for DDog to stay alive.
PK Fire comes through, but DDog just kind of stares at it in the face while he's still got that Angel Platform invincibility.
I'm going to be invincible for the next hour and a half, so go ahead.
Angel Platform invincibility lasts so long.
It's a very long time in this game. Now Gackt up throw, and then the teabag. He wants to obliterate DDog right now.
Might be a little bit salty about losing to him at the pre-local. Nair comes through on the shield and actually does get the hitbox extension on the bear to continue to punish it. Pops him up high with the PK Thunder, but that's going to be the Jake Smash coming through in force for the stage spike.
And untechable too. He just got peeled by that, but it is only one more solid hit before Gackt wins this game, and it's the up smash to anti-air. DDog gets axed by Gackt. It is a 3-0 for the Japanese Ness, and he will move on in the winner's bracket.
Vengeance found after some adaptation, getting, like we've been talking about, great notes being taken on the Steve matchup. Not a super common one over in Japan. They don't really have nearly the number of Steves that we have here.
Sure, not quite. It's just a little different.
Even just at Glitch alone, we've got like 7 of them.
More than I have seen many times over. But yeah, Gackt clearly studied up on this matchup. I mean, he looked so different compared to the way he was playing on Friday night tonight.
He looked lost Friday. Here, he looked confident, and as a result, that is a swift 3-0.
Well, really good stuff for Gackt, and obviously DDog still in the tournament. He's been having an amazing run this week. I mean, I know that he beat Zanotto earlier, which is a massive win.
DDog beat Colorado and Zanotto both